He is a frog. Frog, not toad.
What's the difference?
A lot.
Roll survival.
Nothing of consequence.
Mm-hmm. Nothing of consequence. There was some talking. A leg got cut off. Some more talking.
Nobody important.
Jolnies.
I love how long that pause was.
I'm like, I can remember this. I just have to think about it.
Oh, Mosi jerk bouncing around, chatting people up. Got Zoria drunk, tucked her in. Not that she ever needs to know about that. More argumentation with Sholny. Then
There was some
there was
deception.
Zoria. What?
There was that deception I think you were just about to say.
Yeah, the whole Sholny jerk conversation. Then actually, no, that's pretty much it.
No, I was talking about Zoria was talking to Sholny, and Sholny was talking in Zoria's mind, and they were conspiring. And Zoria was like, okay, I'll get you spell components, except then she sent Azareth to Jarek with a note.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, Zora told on Shell.
Mm-hmm.
Sholny,
Oh
sorry.
no.
No, but it's probably the
That was impressive.
probably the actual like story beat of that whole episode.
I think that was just about it, though. Not much else happened, unless I'm
There was
missing
just a
something.
lot of talking and political maneuvering and
Word.
or mystery errand that Vessian has. And then Zoria would also like to reconvene with Ravine. And Jarek wants to check out the veracity of some of Sholny's claims. So, you know.
Sounds about right in totality. I can't think of anything we're missing.
My staff of frost, but I want to have a thorough conversation with Ravine for it. She wants it properly appraised as a friend. Yeah.
Who needs to talk the bard into hoeing for the party when you've already got a wizard? Oh boy. Oh god damn it.
Been there, done that.
All true.
Not so much of a rod as much as a like peg. A
I'd say like
movable
a
peg.
rivet.
Mm-hmm.
Short little stud.
Oh no. Never mind. Nix.
The word stud used in conjunction with Jarek is
The play on
disconcerting.
words is delightful, I will say.
Hmm.
We think the stud refers to the performance, but no, the stud refers to the length.
2x4.
No, like a metal stud, like a rhinestone.
You'll get stone cold stunned.
Mhm.
Friendly?
Friendly. Is he?
Gotten rather spicy.
Gump. Uh, just at the next convenient opportunity, Fitch has to talk to Jarek. Oh, okay. Well, Fitch will walk up to Jarek at some point, I assume.
Sure, we'll say it's during night when it's Jarek's shift.
Yeah, why not? Jarek?
Fitch?
This one has a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Jarek said that the prisoner had gangrene. Sepsis? The one that
No,
makes the legs go bad.
he was turning green, yeah.
This one did not taste any disease.
So she wasn't
This one thinks
diseased.
that is a lie.
Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe she doesn't have gangrene.
So is this one going to be allowed to regrow the limb?
No.
But it was falsely taken off.
Oh no, it wasn't taken off because of gangrene.
Elaborate.
It's taken off because we don't want her to have that leg.
Fitch blinks. Blinks again. Shrugs. Very well. This one will simply wait for the opportunity for the other leg.
Oh, you mean when
And
it goes
then,
gangrenous?
huh?
You mean when it gets gangrene or something?
Yes.
Okay.
And just kind of wander off.
That was slightly weirder than normal, but okay.
And that's all I had on the Fitch front until Sholny does her thing. Speaking of, I'm gonna wait till it's just Jarek and Sholny, so let me know when that happens.
Face the other way.
Alright. I need someone else to do something first. I'm loading a baby into a carrier.
I mean, for humor's sake, Zoria might find Jarek just like casually waving his hand at things on deck and rigging actually moves.
Yeah, Zora comes out of her cabin, hand on her forehead, like just, and sees this shit. Looks at Jarek.
Not that Zoria can tell.
Not that Zara can tell, yeah. Because if I know, I believe what this is, and
Yeah,
it should be invisible.
yeah, it's invisible. No,
No,
telekinetic
this
No.
is
visible.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Zora just looks at this shit and says, "Oh, what the fuck? Oh,
Hungover?
no."
No. Okay, yeah, suit yourself. And he goes about continuing to Fantasia the rigging on the boat. Yeah. Yeah. He's probably actually humming under his breath as he does it too.
No, it's more like the Devil Trill Sonata. Thank you.
Yeah. Either way.
It's a little bit too.
Night on Bald Mountain. Uh,
Wait, Lucky, I don't think we can hear you.
well, I don't hear anything from her.
Oh,
No?
oh,
Ah, she's gone.
there then gone, then there then gone.
If there's anybody a person can identify with on this crew, it's probably fucking Zoria. Seems like every day she walks out, some new bullshit's happening.
Yep. That's right.
Knew
Yeah,
that.
makes sense.
You there, Lucky?
Yep.
Okay, good. Well, at night it's Jarek. We have that one down. Passing by.
Yeah, I don't think the party's willing to chance that.
And no reason to chance that. There's nothing we need in Jackridge. That'd be like stopping by Compton on your way to LA. It's like, but why though? I sure can.
Chaz, please do us the
You
honor
better
of
not.
rolling.
You better not roll bad on these.
That's a
It's
4.
everybody's favorite
you-
game show. Fuck
Gump,
that
do you want
party.
one for Sholey and one for Fitch? Okay. Well, we're getting some kind of random encounter.
No,
We got a
Zoria
good
pulls it up.
spread. Like ultimately, we're above. Yeah,
Our average is like 11.
it's 221s. It's the me and Zoria match Lucky and Nerd.
Better not be what I think it is.
I can indeed.
As does those.
Unfortunately. $91.
That is either really good or really bad.
It's Gump. He was actually giving us a bell curve roll. So anything above 90 or under 10 is awful. Or Cycloptean beings.
Hmm.
And the party will collectively push the ignore this button.
Alright, you said they're
How
not attacking or
susceptible
hurting anything?
to, say, an attack in a line are they? We're kind of far up, aren't we? Like 200 feet.
100.
We need to
We haven't,
get very close for that to work. Then better
we, we,
not.
we haven't taken it above 100 feet yet.
We should actually. Now that you.
We've taken it up to 2.
Mm. I believe that, actually. That sounds familiar.
Hmm. Yeah. Do we see him pointing or it pointing? Hmm. Is that a
How far,
thing? Okay.
how far are they away? Jerk sees that and then just flicks it off. Not that it can see him, but he's flicking it off. Fucking.
What are you doing, Jarek?
There's 4 really big guys over there trying to kill us.
Hmm. That felt rather short.
Yeah. That's why I'm flicking them off and not returning fire.
Do you want me to go deal with them?
Um. No? Uh,
Hmm.
I don't see a reason to start trouble.
Hmm.
Besides, remember when we were young, upstart mercenaries? Let's leave some work for the young folk.
Young folk can't handle that. But fine. Pain brings learning.
Yeah, and I've got enough pain on my plate right now.
Hmm. You must be very wise.
But yeah, I'm assuming nothing else occurs. Gump. Oh yeah, in which case, good.
Hmm.
So yeah, Jerick will
It's
head
okay,
blow.
guys. If we had done this encounter, I'm sure we would have got a ring of chomp.
No, they're Cyclops, so it would have been a ring of sight, but it would have been one way.
No,
Mhm.
it's us. So it's a ring of chump.
Yep, yep.
Or a ring of chum,
The forgotten cousin of the ring of jump.
a
Uh
ring
huh.
of gump. Um,
Oh,
Ah, good
so
one.
yeah, towards the end of like as dawn is starting to approach, Jerick will head below decks and knock at Vess's door.
oh, Vess is in Jerick's room watching Shell.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
fine then. Yeah.
Shell's not left alone.
Yep. Did you sleep yet?
No.
When did you last do your weird thing?
I don't know, like this morning, yesterday. I mean, this before last night in the morning.
He'll pull Ladry out. Go fucking tell Zora to take watch then and get some rest so you can take the day shift.
Wait, tell Zori is watching Shell. I don't think that's a good idea.
No, the ship. I need my room so I can settle down and sleep. Dawn's coming.
Yeah, who's gonna watch?
But I'm gonna be in here and Ladry's gonna watch her with me.
Oh, okay. So Zori is gonna watch the ship, and you're gonna watch Shell.
Yeah, unless you want to sleep in here with me.
No,
Good.
fuck. Turn around and just walk out at that, and smack his hand as I go.
Oh, that was fucking rude. Not Susie. And he'll just close the door behind Vess.
Vess doesn't even go up. Vess just goes, Zoria, you got watch. And then goes to his room.
It sounds about right.
Zora summons Azur, have him perch high up, and she takes
Right?
and she goes sit on the well, next to the wheel.
Meanwhile, Fitch has been on duty for 36 hours and everyone's ignoring him. Is anyone gonna let me
We're like, where did Bitch go? Did we leave him in the last
down? Yeah.
or last stop somewhere? I don't know.
He's napping off, eating an entire leg.
Hmm.
What do you mean, Zoria? I was there too.
The only person that was there was Jarek.
Oh. Oh, that's depressing. Never mind. Carry on.
Oh yeah, as soon as that door is closed, Jarrett gets a ping.
What's the ping?
Morning, Jarek.
What do you want?
Do me a favor and take off my clothes, please.
What?
Take off my clothing.
Why?
Because you have not searched my person yet, and I could be hiding a knife or some other nefarious goods on me.
You could also be hiding an exploding toilet.
Would it help if I promised you you'd stay safe?
No. Why do you want to be
Mm,
naked?
Because there's something on my person that I think it would benefit if you saw.
And you can't just tell me what that is?
It's a book, dumbass. I cannot
Yes,
try. I cannot. I.
I'm the dumbass for not divining that you had a book. Oh no.
Just take off my clothes, dumbass. Vess is too handsy and Zoe is too sad. It kills the mood.
Mm. Church is gonna sit on his bunk and be like, telekinesis. Start picking. No desire to get closer. But yeah, he'll start disrobing her with telekinesis.
She's still tied up, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have thrown the thing at his fucking face.
How petty do you want to be?
Yeah, he'll just cut it off. He'll use telekinesis and just cut it off.
I'd like to think that Landry is standing by, kind of like a little surgical assistant. So whenever he like cuts through a piece, he like pulls it back with their little baby hands.
Yeah, sure.
So inside the shirt, there's a sewn-in pocket with a ledger, and then there's a separate pouch under the waistband that has some other stuff. I pinged it to you.
Oh, you're gonna make me get up.
I mean, yes.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'm sorry.
No amount of sorry can apologize enough for me having to stand up. Okay. Oh. Sorry, yeah. There's a bit, so I'm reading it. Hold on. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not like anybody else is there.
Yeah.
Oh. Looks like you should have remained a turtle.
Yeah, well, I wasn't exactly given a choice, you see.
Okay, so people who owe you an accounting of how much it was costing you to do things. What's with the map?
Well, when the demons came to Melanthamar, they seem to have done a little redecorating. They
Mm-hmm.
were looking for something down there, and the least I can do is try and find what it was. Well, mostly I've been finding bodies and various items, nothing really of note, but there's some information to be gleaned. Can I please roll like a history check or something, come to see what I've learned from my explorations? Or am I just going to go under the assumption that I've learned nothing? Anything that I've found underwater. What do you want me to roll? Oh, I'm not good at this. Can I get advantage because I almost drowned? Oh! Ah! Yup. Mostly corpses.
So what was with all the water diving?
Jarek, you've been to Melanthamor before. When you came to Melanthamor just now, was there not an inconspicuously large body of water that was there the last time you were into the city?
I mean, no. So you went
So,
diving in the hole.
I don't have any other leads. And that bitch Lorelei screwed me over. So it's not like I can spend a lot of time down there investigating at a time.
Yeah, never trust someone named Lorelei.
Yeah, well, they owed me a favor, and they did good work for me 7 or 8 years ago, so.
Yeah, well, they Lorelied about it. So did you find anything?
Mostly corpses?
Mostly.
Yes, some odds and ends. Some drowned books from the library that was destroyed. I am not
Careful.
building another library, thank you.
Yeah, keep your voice down or she'll start crying.
This is all awakened mind.
That doesn't keep him from saying that at all.
Okay.
Keep your head down? I don't know. So you found corpses, waterlogged books. Nothing of interest.
It would be nice if I knew where to look and what to look for.
Why were you looking for it? Just to figure out why they were there?
I think we are both invested in demons and devils staying in their place and not on this plane. So you'll forgive me for expending the resources that I wanted to investigate and see if I could kind of like save the world, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Jerk's casting detect magic on her possessions.
Only pings.
Only, and I'm assuming the sending stone.
Yeah, like all of Sholney. I pinged it to you like a week ago and you never responded.
We're back to this problem again.
Yeah, we've discussed this, but okay.
Okay. Either way, he'll start eyeing the stone. Who's this to? Ravenous?
Yep, I owe him a status update in 6 hours.
Hmm. Hmm. He just puts that to the side. Okay. So why did you want me to strip you nude? See your um attempts at cartography. Take your stone and what's in the vial? Another potion?
I would tell you to eat it and find out, but it's holy water, so you probably wouldn't like that very much.
Oh, defense from the demons. Gotcha. Or some other nonsense. Maybe a spell? Yeah, there are spells that need this. I seem to remember that. Huh. Yeah, absolutely not. Ladry, drop this down the hatch. He'll hand it over to Ladry to dispose of.
Shoney will strain forward. Like
Just the holy water.
that shit's valuable.
Yeah, and dangerous. I want nothing to do with that.
At least give it to someone who can use it.
I am Mother Nature. So, yeah. Okay. He'll give her a tiny pat on the head. Um, so you wanted me to see the book so that you could what? I'm not understanding where your scheme is going, and that's gonna keep me up.
Where do you think this scheme is going, Jared?
That's what the that that maybe the scheme is just to keep me awake at night. But in the day? God, turns of phrase getting weird. Are you trying to impress me with how much you swam?
I am simply making a case that I am not a total liar. And if and when we get to court, as Vessian has want to do, I have business there that I would appreciate if I could be let free long enough to deal with.
Oh, that's not gonna happen. But if you want it taken care of,
I
I can take
know, but
care of
maybe
it.
someone could carry me. Horses in court are way cheaper than in Melanthamar, and I was kind of hoping I could save some money doing that. Got a couple wizards to meet, got Ravine to talk to. Um,
Mm.
but
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
perhaps it was some
How do
of the
you
information.
how do you think the book proves that you're not a liar? And I'm just winging this. But now I'm curious.
You were probably under the impression that I was doing nothing but shake down people for money in Melanthamar. Perhaps take a look at the ledger
Oh
and
no,
figure out what I was actually doing before we
no,
accuse me of
no,
being a
no, no,
monster.
no, no. You are a monster. First off, I'm not
Hmm,
accusing you. It's a factual statement. Second off, I know you're doing more than shaking people down because you're not some petty dumb cunt. You actually have plans and plots, and those things develop out in larger things, which means you're going to be busy doing things. And I don't know if you just want to usurp hell yourself and become queen bitch. And honestly, I can respect the audacity. But
Page two.
pardon?
Page two.
The oath?
Yep, and I will ping that to you privately, because that is not something for the rest of the group.
Swear to God.
I am sorry for the info dump.
You're good.
I'm sorry!
Okay.
Couldn't he
Okay.
just sit down with his tablet
I My
and
tablet's
read it
hooked
off
up
You're
of
to the
the.
Nerd
you're pinging it to
2.0. You're
his
pinging it to my
yeah.
computer.
You're pinging it to his
Oh,
computer instead of pinging it to his tablet.
I'm
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
sorry. I would
No,
have
it's
pinged
okay.
it to your account if.
No,
Sorry.
it's
His
fine. It's
account's
fine.
not.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine. Oh, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, do no
Okay.
harm.
Hypocritical oath.
Okay, Shell. Let's I'm just gonna get this out now. Just because I don't trust you doesn't mean I don't respect you. And I respect you just enough to point out that if you think I'm gonna believe anything in this book, you've lost you took a hit to the head.
Many,
Inspiring and
actually.
all, but you could have fabricated all of this, and so could I, and I probably would have in your circumstances. And I think you're smarter than me, which makes me think, yeah, you would have definitely done some shit like this. So I don't give a fuck. What I do give a fuck about is corroborating the evidence that you have given me. So when we get over and talk to Dale, we'll see what we can't shake out of him, and that'll be evidence as to whether or not I can trust you. And by trust
Oh, he
you, I
puts on a
mean
fake accent.
slightly more. Hmm?
I suggest that you tell the truth. Laura's got that magic, doesn't she?
Yeah, but oh, oh, okay. You're still underestimating me. You don't need to lie. You never did. You didn't even have to talk to piss Edric off. You ran him down a corridor playing chicken with his god to get his balls cut off, and it made you giggle at night. You don't need to talk. You don't need to lie. which is why I'm the one in the room with you. Because Vess would beat the shit out of you, probably kill you by accident, feel terrible about it, you'd pop out in another body, and then it's a new headache. I can't trust Zoria in here because I really like Zoria, but she's about as emotionally crippled as I am. Gonna have to think on that later. Anyway, thank you, Fishla. I do appreciate that. The point here is I'm going to bed. When we get to
Have fun
Cord,
sleeping.
have fun sleeping.
Up on deck,
Okay.
Zora just says, I'm not emotionally crippled.
My emotions are fine. Thank you.
Jericho just hand Ladry the coin and lay down and just start grumpily getting ready for bed as she's tapping the coin and shells over and over and over. Fucking grumbled fucking mutter. Until whoever shift is next.
That's all I had.
Yep. Best size. Like on the bed.
No, Jer's not invisible, no. No.
He switched out.
Yeah, the feet got switched.
So Shell's naked, tied up on the bed, Jarek?
No, she's still hanging from the ceiling over there.
Oh. Best just kind of sighs, shakes his head, and then like takes post.
Though I did just realize something deeply inconvenient for me. Ah, that'll happen when we hit Cord. Whatever.
Oh, Gump. It shall be noted to all attending that she only has a fat scar running across her neck.
A fat
That is
scar?
all.
Fat scar, you said?
Yep.
Like as if her throat's been cut.
Yep. That's all.
You could have devil horns and a tail, and he'd still ask what race she was. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Snake oil salesman. But yeah, that puts it in Zoria and Vess's camp.
Best does what he does every night. Watch his show
And drinks.
and drinks. He does have the book from Zoria back out again. Reading through that while keeping watch.
Zora just mopes quietly on deck. Few papers on her hands, like trying to scribble some shit down. Spells on arcane formulas. Looks pleased with what she has done. Puts it away for later. But Zora's on watch now, so if you want to use her number.
Wait, what?
Yeah, come on.
It was an average.
Oh, I see. Dang it! I was hoping for a dragon. Okay.
Of course you were. Zoria just wants a fucking lightning bolt a dragon to get it all out. That's every other
Mm.
episode for Zoria.
Hmm.
And that would kill it.
100%.
Undeeper.
No.
Surely will mildly remark at how the party got that book. Something along the lines of, I see you two, are you 3, 4? I see you guys got your hands on that book. Anything interesting in there?
No.
Hmm, pity. Must not have been worth the price you paid for it. That's
Paid.
it.
Paid.
Yeah, really.
I don't know that.
I know.
Yeah, and Vest doesn't offer that information, so
That
Vest is
5 figure
just kind of like,
discount.
sure. Well, it's also the concept of, she thought this book was expensive.
It's only as expensive as the buyer is willing to pay. She wasn't willing to pay with her money. Cool.
No.
I would prefer if Shonley got to talk to Zoria, but I am not in control of that. Zoria is.
Only just, yeah, Zoria, come talk to me.
I mean, she can talk at Zoria through the deck and the bulkheads, and Zoria will probably
Zoria,
just hear
get your
fine.
butt down here.
But yeah, Zoria is gonna avoid Vest like the plague. Not even.
Nothing new there.
Yeah.
Vest spends all waking time in Jerk's cabin on watch.
Shulny.
Yeah.
Ironically, Zoria avoiding Vess is likely why Zoria will not end up talking more to Shulny.
Mm-hmm.
Not that she wants to. She was also going to avoid Sholny like the plague, but
At some point,
There's only
Shonley will ask if anyone even knows how to drive the ship,
no,
or if anyone is even steering the thing.
No.
obviously not.
I. That's just bad form. Not a pirate, a smuggler. Pirate implies a crew. Shell was a one-man operation. Cause she'd kill anyone she liked too much.
I mean, Jack Sparrow was a one-man pirate crew.
illegal. Yeah.
She was a
Well, I'm pretty
privateer.
sure. I'm pretty sure this smuggler was worse than a pirate, and if we were good. Face your fears, my child. I will eventually request Doria's presence before we get to court.
How so?
I will scream at the top of my lungs that I request an audience, pretty please.
All right, are you doing this at day or night? I just want to know who's punching you.
Does she
Yeah.
even know when it's day or night?
No, but the player does. So
Whenever Jarek's on watch.
yeah, so Jarek's the one punching her. Or no, Vest would be because Jarek's on watch. He's
But no, when Jarek is watching Sholny, so.
oh, then yes. So Jarek will punch her, and Zoria,
Mm,
I know you can fucking hear me.
yeah.
Come here.
Big Red goes down the steps, crouches, and crab walks. Crab walks to the cabin.
Yeah. The small one wants to talk to you. Ignore the nudity. Vest needed to fist you.
Which one?
The one hanging from the ceiling.
Uh, you're all small.
Not exactly winning points right now.
Someone should watch over the ship. Azeth is up there, but
Stitch makes a distressed, sleep deprived noise. He has
Huh.
been on watch for 5 days straight.
All right, I'll go watch the ship. If anything goes wrong in here, fucking help me. He'll excuse himself. Yeah? What? That's a
Bess would
good
be
point.
trancing.
I'll leave Ladry. Ladry, if Zoria starts crying, Sholny tries to escape, or if Zoria takes a step toward Sholny, kill Sholny. Good girl. He'll go up top.
Zora is going to ghost the doll again.
In
Floating
the
over his
corner.
bed. In the corner. No, over the bed. Opposite of the room. Opposite side of the room. And
Yes.
of Sholny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zora is going to like just drape. Zora's gonna look at Sholny. What do you want?
Did Jarek share his findings with you?
No. Did he find anything?
Yes, he found a very interesting ledger on my person a couple of days ago. I'm surprised he didn't talk to you about it.
He did not share.
Oh, does he keep secrets often?
I don't know. I don't care.
Oh, you do care, Zoria. You don't want Jarek making decisions for you any more than you want me making decisions for you.
What do you want?
While you're in court, I was wondering if you could run an errand for me.
What errand? And why would I?
Because I asked nicely.
What errand?
Oh, you know that wizard you knew when you apprenticed under Ravine?
Yes?
I had some business I'd like to talk to him about.
Hmm. Do you want me to deliver a message? I am meeting with Ravine.
Delightful. Have Jarek give you my ledger. In it, there is a note of spells that I would like old gold scales to provide. If he has them, of course. It's been a devil trying to get the wizards with the right spells.
Hmm. What spells?
Off the top of my head, water breathing, rope trick, and speak with dead.
I don't suppose you have spell book you can use.
No, not for me, Zoria.
Pity.
And unfortunately, I have very little in the way of coin, or rather, Nettle has very little in the way of coin. But if Ravina's interested, I can trade a handful of demonic corpses, if that's something he's interested in.
Noted. I'll talk to Jarek.
Delightful.
I do not have your components, by the way.
Do you plan to?
Well, there are no merchants floating in sky, so at the moment, no.
I thought you always carried backups. Azoth is so precious to you, why would you risk it?
Let me see in my inventory to say if I'm lying or no. Spent. I need to refill. Zora does a thing in which it makes it clear that she's lying.
Do I need to roll for it?
She's see-through. Zora has a
Okay.
-2 charisma, so yeah.
And I've got a +3 charisma, so it's
Insight
wisdom,
is
but I've got a +1 in wisdom. Zoria, why are you lying to me? I thought we were past this.
Why would they give you Azur's herbs? They are for Azur.
So does that mean that when we get to Cord, you'll get me something for my own?
You seem to. I recall you said you had no coin.
Zoria, you want to pay off a 4,000 gold debt. You cannot afford to give me 10 gold of components. Is that what I'm hearing correctly?
That is not to you. It's to your master. Yes,
Master. Who? Do tell who is my master.
I assume. It is Ravnus.
Master is a bit of a strong word, Zoria, and we both know that.
Now that we've touched on it, this is new. And she'll point to the neck. Was it off this body?
What is my incentive for telling you, Zoria? You and Jarek are so keen to know about this.
Is that how he brought you back? Can he do that?
You'll have to be a little bit more specific.
The neck, the cutthroats, the unbound. And I believe this is the first time we've used the word unbound next to.
No, she only knows the name, the
Okay.
phrase. I have no motivation to tell you, Zoria. You have taken me hostage, chained me in your ship, cut off my leg, and rejected all inroads of communication that have been presented. Jarek has some lovely information that you would be interested in, but I'm afraid he's hidden it away from you. So, what motivation do I have to reveal any more secrets when I've been so cooperative?
Hmm.
yeah. Just trance nightmare. No, no, don't.
Yeah. Zora has been not looking directly at Chell as she speaks at Cholney. But then she looks straight in her eyes and says, the thing about sharing is that, at least to me, it doesn't need to be voluntary.
So you're asking me to divulge that information to you, and you're gonna keep it a little secret from everyone else?
No, I'm saying that if you don't tell, I can rip it out of you easily.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Have fun.
Not right now.
Well, we could save both of ourselves the effort. And you could get Jarek's little book that he pulled off of me.
I intend to. But if I do, if I deliver this message, then you will tell how and why. Well, the why
Oh, I
is
got the
clear, but...
scar? Certainly.
And how he brought you back.
Give me components, and then we'll talk about that.
Zora will reach across the cabin, pull the blanket off of Ladry. Oh. You guys froze for a second. Okay.
Still here.
Zora will reach across the cabin, she'll pull the blanket off of Ladry, and she will leave without saying much else to Shawnee.
Shell smiles.
Zora goes up on deck. Goes up to Jarek. You heard that?
Well, I heard your side of it.
Hmm. She's telling me you're keeping secrets from me. Book.
Sure. Oh no, I did find a book on her.
Hmm.
Don't
She
know if it's
wants me.
much of a secret. Mostly propaganda, I think.
She wants me to deliver a message to Ravine.
Of course she does.
She
I don't
wants a
trust
few
her that much.
spells.
Fucking. What? When did this become? God damn it!
And
She's
she
our
still wants.
prisoner, and she's treating you like a concierge service.
There's a
I am.
shout from below deck. I don't have legs. I can't do it myself.
Just he stomps on the deck. That's because you're a fucking prisoner.
News to me.
I
Oh,
didn't say I was gonna do it,
I know. I trust you more than that.
but there was an implication that if I did it, she'd tell us how she got the scar, which I find very unconcerning or very disconcerting. That is what it is. Um,
Oh, you think that's important?
yes, she came back, didn't she? And now she has scar.
Which spells?
She mentioned water breathing, rope trick, which I have, but whatever. And which was the other one?
Rope trick,
I
speak with
speak
dead,
Speak
with
with
and water
dead.
dead.
breathing.
Okay.
Think you have this list.
So,
Yes, I do.
Zoria,
Hmm.
how many of those spells require hands?
All of them?
Zori opens it. Zori opens her spell book. One moment.
She has a fair number of those spells.
Rope trick does require somatic components, so at least one hand to gesticulate.
Speak with dead, water breathing, rope trick.
I don't know about the other two, but I would actually be keen on getting water breathing to compensate for limitations.
No, yeah, that makes sense. Yep.
Maybe once you read the book, you'll know why I want those spells.
I swear to God, I will let Fitch have you if you keep this up.
Let him. I'd love to get near that little monster. We can repeat that sniveling performance in the inn back in Carcom.
Jerk looks up to the tops. Don't listen to her, Fitch. You're fine.
It's just probably passed out at this point.
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Fitch has been dead for 3 days and no one has checked.
No one's noticed.
Just the pile of leaves kind of has a even weirder smell than normal.
Okay. Speak with dead and water breathing.
Yep.
Speak with dead and water breathing. Not rope trick. No rope trick. The less privacy she has, the better. She already has more than I want.
Since when are you going to allow her to cast spells?
I didn't say we're going to allow her to, but if you have the scrolls, then,
I
well,
don't
you
have this.
can.
I
I
don't
mean,
have this.
if you buy them, like, you can add them to your spell book, right?
You already have rope trick. Water
Yeah.
breathing would be useful.
So you can record them, and she can then have two of those spells.
I don't think she can use spell book, so she would need the scroll.
Well, she didn't say she needed us to let her use the scrolls.
Fair point.
Yeah, something
I'm
about
go-
this still doesn't add up.
I don't care. I'm going to talk to Ravine either way. I need to get this appraised. And she'll show the staff.
No, yeah, yeah. Do me a favor. If you get contacted by Ravnus,
Hmm.
tell me, please.
What should I tell him?
Whatever you
Yes,
want.
we have kidnapped your creation, underling.
Sure. Yeah, tell
Hmm.
him Jarek took her. Don't say we, say Jarek.
Why? It seems we're
Because
doing all of this together.
because if he is pissed off, I'd rather he just be pissed at me. It's easier for me to deal with it. Vest doesn't need to get dragged into this. Fitch, I don't honestly know if Fitch would even care. And, well, you would care for obvious reasons. So just say Jarek did it.
I'm confident at this point I can take him alone.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm confident we can take a lot. We've been killing dragons and demons. That doesn't mean we need to fight everything between here and the western coast.
Hmm.
What was the word you like to use? Efficiency. That one.
Hmm.
She had a sending stone to Ravnus, her shitty little ledger with maps of Melanthamor where she's been exploring. She was water diving. I think she was trying to figure out what the demons are looking for. And he'll fix eyes with Zoria and just.
Hmm. Zora for once will understand.
Yeah, we'll find out when we get to Dale. He's in Carcom still though, so we're a while out.
Hmm.
And when we get to Cord,
Are you
yeah,
going to get off shipping cord?
are we what?
Are you going to get off the shipping cord?
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little antsy. And they've got a brothel, so it's been a little while, too long.
You're not wearing a hat.
Oh, Jerk will just turn into Zoria.
Sans hat.
I wore it too long. I think it's just permanent now.
Great. Nice.
That's not how magic works.
Fantastic.
Zoria's like yet another example of Jarek being fucking something else.
Well,
Um, No,
No,
the
Mask of Many Faces is disguised self.
yeah, he has disguised his disguise self at will. That's what the invisibility spell got turned into. Okay. I'm going to sleep.
Hmm.
Are you okay?
No, stay on deck for a second longer, please.
Sure.
So you guys get to her cabin. You hear the hole being opened. Something being fished out. Some noise. And then she steps out of the cabin again, holding a little like blackboard. Goes over the side.
Mm.
I was going to teach you, but you are irredeemable in my eyes.
What?
See this and know that you have failed.
What? Why did you?
Don't worry, it was not for you.
Oh, you know what? You're in your feelings. I'm just gonna not ask, and I'm going to encourage you for whatever. I'm going below deck.
Yeah, that bit when she said it was not for you, clearly a lie.
Was for
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah. And I know why she did it. It's just fucking hilarious.
Like a
Mm.
short show of Maury Povich. We have determined that is a lie.
Kirk will go below deck, look at later, and be like, "Huh, she's not a ghost this time." Close the door and start curling up on the bed. Sholney,
Mm,
I told Zoria she can pick up the 2 spells. She'll add them to her spell book.
that defeats the purpose. I need to give them to another wizard.
Why do you need to give them? See, this is the kind of thing where you're supposed to communicate.
It was in the ledger. What
Yeah,
part of
but why?
nettled? 40% of net profits to the
Yeah,
fucking teleportation circle and spells for me to
yeah.
continue my work in Melanthamar to beat the demons. Do you not understand?
Part where you're hanging from a ceiling and getting mouthy. Good
They
God.
hear a quarterstaff like hit up against a wall.
Sorry, the fuck doll's noisy again.
And yet all walls in this place are connected.
And what?
Just beat
So,
on a wall so everyone will hear it.
and the 3 scrolls are gonna pay for a teleportation circle?
No, I am already funding the teleportation circle. The mage is so cash poor that they cannot fund those spells themselves. So I have to take out of my profits to get those spells for them if I want to make any forward momentum.
Okay, and where's the teleportation circle?
300 out of 365 days. There are approximately 2 months until the circle is completed, and I get access to that.
That was a fascinating way to not answer the question that I asked you.
Well, then you could forgive me for asking what you want specifically.
I asked you where it is.
Melanthamar.
So you
The
want me?
last circle was destroyed during the incursion, and that last wizard ate shit. So I've taken the last year and a half to put a new wizard in town and get us a circle so we don't have to be so backwater. We can actually get resources in and out of the city.
Hmm.
And perhaps that resource can be shared
Why do they need scrolls specifically?
because they are a wizard. How else will they learn the spells?
Let me try asking this question in a way that isn't as open-ended. Why do they need those spells to finish the magic circle?
You don't need the spells to finish the magic circle. They are so cash poor from the magic circle that they cannot get those resources themselves. So I have taken it upon myself. Who needs the spells from those spells to give to the wizards so they can cast the spells for me? So I am doing that out of my own pocket.
Okay, so you want us to buy you scrolls to give to this wizard so that you can have an easier time in the future when you are doing things in Melanthamar. Is
If you
that
had
correct?
read the ledger carefully, you would have known this.
Yeah, I told you I don't
Why
trust
did
the
I
book.
bother on 18 months of documentation if you can't read a paper trail?
That's a good question. Good luck thinking that one over. I'm going to sleep. Which I imagine will skip back to Vest then. Don't tempt me. Oh. Yeah, maybe we'll get jumped by some nice gamey thugs in Cord. That'd be nice. You'd like that, wouldn't you? All right. Well, maybe some
You never know.
female
Sholny's crew could
bandits.
be all female.
Yeah, Vest is tasty.
No, we're gonna drop anchor right on Ravine's roof.
Ravine Tower.
Yeah. Hmm.
Bess is still watching Shell, has not come above deck for most of the trip, and is starting, like, as much as he's doing beggar's bets, the alcohol smell is getting stronger, and he looks even more hobo than normal.
No, but Shell will comment on how both of them are anemic and sun deprived, and maybe Vess could take Sholny up for a walk above deck, get some sunlight in.
Maybe later.
Delightful. I look forward to it with bated breath.
Oh, well then in that case, no.
Which will, however, squawk.
Yep. Actually, opposite order, but yes.
Bess will quarterstaff up on the roof of the cabin. Go, hey, when my visitor gets here, send him down.
Down.
Here, to me.
Who's your visitor?
Like it isn't blindingly obvious.
Oh,
Bess
is
does
it
not answer.
Zora was about to ask if it was Callan, but she like opens her mouth, closes it. Just
Watch Rock show up, looking all sad and shit.
Man, I
Oh.
just
My
got this
mom and dad
letter.
just died.
That's. Oh, that's
Something about a
tragic.
lightning bolt.
Well, good to see you. Bye.
Justice will be served.
What
Again.
justice? You're gonna look at that. Now you're caught
Cheating.
between a rock and a hard place.
Oh god. No.
The people made that this. That makes this the people's elbow. Carry on.
Oh no, what's this?
What time do you make it to the city?
5 p.m.
5 p.m.
Alright.
Cool. Enough
So
enough
Zoria can
time
do
to
business and do the fuck buddy thing after. It's the perfect time for that. Oh, like she isn't obsessively prestidigitating as soon as she sees the city. Prestidig fuck you. What happens first?
No one's coming with her, Zora? With Zora?
Jerry's asleep.
Hmm.
Unless she waits till like
Bess does not know Zori is going
6:37.
off ship.
Yes. No, Zora announces it then. I'm going off ship.
Where? Why?
Ravine. That's why I come.
Oh, he's in
Okay.
fucking Cord?
Yes.
I'm good.
Hmm. Fitch,
Yes.
stay in the crow's nest.
The leaves had rustled excitedly when his name was called, and then they just go silent. Of course, Zoria.
Zora will cast fly on herself and she'll just speed away.
Fitch had turned into a majestic eagle upon hearing that he might have been needed, and then as soon as Zoria flies off without him, he's just kind of sulking around the ship now. Sad, droopy eagle. Carry on.
Zora will fly over Cord.
Halfway through court, she meets another young man flying. He's T-posing.
Oh no. Not him again.
Fancy seeing you here, Zoria.
Oh god. Does she really?
No, no.
Can we play 3 characters in one game? Let's find out.
Yeah, let's be real. Let's be real. I only got the point power for one.
Well, if we kill Faz again.
And we'll just call Sika. She's from out of town. She's pretty close by.
Hmm.
I'm sure those little gnome legs could run really fast and get to town.
Yeah, Zora will fly to Ravine's shop. I forgot its name. I don't think it ever had a shop name.
It was
It the golden something, I thought.
the something emporium, I think.
Oh, oh.
The Golden Emporium or something like that. I don't know.
Who knows? Does it matter?
She will fly to the door and she'll just go in. Yeah, Zora clicks her heels and makes her steps or make sound again, and just continues walking to the counter. Very few people with her gait. Hmm. Yes, I have.
Since
I
that's an
can
actual question.
make the rabbit. Though I could technically banish it to somewhere else, yes. But it wouldn't be a rabbit anymore. Yes, the arcane learning is going well. People around it are not. I need this appraised. And she will pull her staff and set it on the table, like all business-like. Yes. Yes, I have. I require gold to pay debt. A lot of gold. The nominal value was at 4,000. But I am thinking that the real amount is going to be much, much higher. I think I should consider expected gains from that investment, which I am trying to purchase. Oh, yes. It is anymore, no? Yes. Because I am in their debt. That is not what I said. I want to buy their debt. Why are you doing this again? I thought we were past this. As much as I can get. Maybe I can pay you with something.
Giggity.
I do have something to show. Zoria mage hands the lock at the door closed and the little sign closed.
Then she mage hands her top off.
No, and she's like, "Watch this," and she'll pull it out her hole and she'll spread it for him.
Oh, John Bart!
Giggity!
God, Danny!
Yes, filled with what I could save of the arcane and history section of the Hester library. I haven't managed to catalog them all. And she will start lifting books with mage hand, like just books and books and books and books. Yes, library was on fire. I am aware. But I know that you can sell these. And if there's any you like, you can take your pick. I owe you that. I know, I have made a catalog here. Look. Sure. It's incomplete. But should any name attract you, I can part with them. And speaking of the book learning, or rather the not book learning, she will take the pendant off and give it to him. It's the the first thing she got that gave her meta magic. The one from Rav.
The one from
Rav, no,
Vishla.
sorry, from Vishla. Sorry, pardon. Stone of Meta Magic, I think it was called. I think you made it up though, so possibly, yeah. Gives me 2 meta magic things and 2 sorcery spells, sorcery slots. Yes, that's it. The other magic bullets, the dirtier ones.
The dirty magic.
Yes. And I have used the stone to find such power within myself. She said it with kind of a bit of yeah, yeah. It turns out there is sorcerer's blood in me, and I mm, yes. It has been useful, but I wanted to show you this just to say that yes, you were correct. Mm. Yes, but behind closed doors, you love saying that you're right. Ravine.
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 That's on you. That
Wow.
that's
Whoa.
on that is on you for having that's on you for having so similar name characters.
Hmm.
Mm, mm.
Glad nobody else is there. That could have gone real badly.
And then Ravine polymorpho disguised self into Ravnus, and it was him all along. Ah. Yep. Pastime
Ah,
babies.
the what? How long has it? How long has it been since I've seen you? She flinches at this. Yeah, Zora's gonna look at him with softer eyes and just say, "Can I tell you a story?" She will tell the story as she sees it. Well, there was this cunt. This cunt was constantly disrespectful and aggravating, and it, this cunt tried to tell her things that she didn't understand because she was too bullheaded. And then she killed this cunt and was fine with it. But then this cunt gave her the nicest thing anyone has ever given to her, which is a fucking library in Kharkov with her name. And now she feels guilty, extremely guilty. And it turns out that this cunt is alive on indentured servitude. I mean, I could kill Revness. That would make debt gone, but he's he's one of those. What was their name? Eldritch Knights. Dirty, dirty parlor tricks. Yes, yes, yes. He can cast fireballs. Mm. Well, he has some years behind him. I ironically can't cast fireball. Too random. By the way, do you need masses of paper? Yes, a few tons of it. Yes, I should talk to local. I can make paper fairly easily. Not paper, but make simple things. Wood and stone, bricks. Paper is not simple, but I know paper, so sure. Or do you need foundations for castle too? I suppose I could do that. I could probably do entire castle actually, but never mind. Hmm, they do. I know. Yes. Some are. That's not what I was talking about, and you know it. Give me a number, how much I could get from it. I don't suppose they're easily made, are they? I don't know what to do with this. With what I told you. I don't have answer to it. And it's bothering me. Yes. No. No. You know it's not about that. This doesn't have to make sense. Yes, I'm good at that. I recall you said that. Mm. You ha- mm, mm. Think on it. We're not leaving town so soon, I think. But in the meantime, did you get that scroll of haste I talked about? Yes, this is for me. It will go wonderfully with this. And then she'll show the scimitar. Yes. There seems to be a theme, yes. Very much so. I can say I have personally beaten a few mages on hand-to-hand combat, which is an interesting thing to say. Because at that point of fight, we were so drained, we just kept. Well, I won. I did. I did take on 30 orcs though, but that is nothing. No. Wall of fire. I don't think I have the charisma for it.
I hate you.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What is that? What is that word? Chari- That is a stupid word. Is beneath you. They are. She closed the door on you. Um, mm. Do you have spells of speak with dead and underwater breathing as well? No. Would you be interested in what was it she said? The demonic corpses in exchange of them? I do not. The woman has. The one I'm trying to buy the death of. I'll make inquiries and get back to you. Well, just a spell of haste then for now, and the things to copy them. I'm gonna say that Zoria consulted with Jarek to see how much money she had.
That tracks.
When is Zoria not consulting with Jarek about how much money she has?
When she's forgetting how much money she has.
That's, you're not wrong.
Just throw something in the loot channel and I'll sort it out later.
Yeah. How much is total? You said it was like 300 for haste, and the components should be. Let me see. Copying spells, copying spells, copying spells. For each level of the spells takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold pieces. So 150 gold pieces worth of components. Jesus Christ.
Not 160?
Hmm?
Not 160?
She gently reminds you
Hang
about
on.
the.
Hush, hush, hush. You hush. Getting there. Thank you. Can we add 10 gold pieces worth of herbs and incense for Azurth? I will pay. Owl. Not many. I take good care of him. Don't I? Yes. Not many. Hmm. Don't say he walks funny. No. Actually, we have flying ship anchored out of town. Why has it been noticed yet? Oh, yes, we passed a few days ago. Possibly. There was a convoy actually. I think they were coming here. Managed to save 4 people out of the, I don't know, 20 orcs, 30 orcs. Hmm. Yes, please do. I would love to show you it. It is small, but it gets us places.
What Jerk said.
Please come.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Mm-hmm. Anchored it. Very good. I'll wait for you. Don't do anything yet. I will ask about the freshness of corpses. Well, I guess I'll see you there. And Zora awkwardly, like, just kind of goes back, looks at him. Yeah, unlocks the door. Yeah. Just,
I'm
it's
sure
good to
there's a
see you
line of
again.
adventurers waiting outside the door.
Yeah. It's good to see you again. And do let me know if any book there interests you. Not the whole, just the catalog, yeah. Yeah, and she opens the door, looks at the adventurers, and says, "Get out of my way." Just fuck off. Pushes past.
Hey,
There were
I'm
four
chopping
Cyclops just
it.
outside the city. We need to stop them. Let's go.
Yeah, if they keep saying shit, she's gonna say, "You're beneath me," and she'll snap her fingers and fly off.
I get it.
Mm.
There was some other prick a couple years ago that did the same thing, and look where he is now. I heard his mommy's still upset.
Oh, speaking of which, Zoria has a couple things to do now, so she probably just wasted that casting of flight, but she needed to make an exit.
Exit.
Yeah, she's going to feel around to see if there's any wanted posters with Jarek's face on it. And she's also going to shop around for a bottle of wine and the dinner supplies. She can't. No, she can't. She's gonna put some effort into it.
Mm. Yep. Can you climb a chain? Is at this point it's nighttime, fully nighttime. Yeah.
Yeah, so Jared's probably making potions and ready for his day.
So Derek's in his room, awake, watching Shell,
Ye-
knowing that Bess will go above deck and like look over the side to see like. Okay.
Fitch screams down, seeing Vess look over the side, like, does this one need to heat the chains?
No! God damn it. Thought we told you no on that. Just like no.
Fitch shrieks and dives.
This is my visitor. He needs to get up. How else are you supposed to get up if you don't climb the chain?
This one did not specify if the person was authorized.
The person is authorized.
Fitch settles back into his leaf piles, thinking to himself how good he is at what he does. I'm so smart, I protect.
Jerk, how does somebody get up if they can't climb the anchor?
They climb the anchor.
Yeah, you gotta climb the anchor.
Or the rope ladder.
Wait, we got a rope ladder?
Yeah, it's on the right. Look,
Yeah.
starboard.
Wait, starboard is the left?
The right.
Wait, if you're facing.
If you're facing the front of the ship with your back to the back of the ship, starboard is
Okay.
on your right.
Okay, got it. And Bess will go over and be like, rope ladder! And toss it over. Yeah.
I love how it's like an anime move where you can only do it if you yell it first.
Bess does not remember there's a rope ladder because he doesn't use it because he just goes off the side. Yep. And when he comes back, normally, like, he either is getting burned on the anchor or Zori is flying him up. Hasn't been that many times he's left the ship. Not equipped. He's got the gloom, whatever. All. That one. Hey,
Yeah, the break is set.
what are you doing in Cord? I mean, nice to see you. It's been a second. Shit's not good. I mean, like, Esther got, and then with yeah, and there's a Beholder in Cricksdale, and there's a Melanthamar I mean, Shell is doing God knows what. She's got that place wrapped so tightly or in something. Who knows? That's
Is
what,
it
like,
another bottle of alcohol?
best, like, looks, tries to investigate what is in this paper sack. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. She also has a scar. Yeah, I think it's from, yeah, but I think it's from when Zoria got her. But I don't know why. It's not like she was sacrificed on an altar, whatever the fuck happened. Yeah. Yeah, just, yeah, follow me. And we'll lead him down to Jarek's cabin, kind of like knock, but then like just shakes his head and opens the door anyways.
Jarek's just sitting there with his alchemy kit and looks over. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Shut up.
The sock is still in Sholney's mouth.
I
If you
assume just 17-year-old
what?
that.
No, she's
What?
no. God, no. Fucking.
Wait,
Would
I
you
mean,
trust her hiding shit? I'm still not convinced those nipples are real. If you knew her half as well as I did, you'd understand the paranoia.
Do I?
no, she never really does. And even if she does, she only shares when it benefits her, so I wouldn't really bother. We're on our own in this.
Can I spit the sock out?
I mean, nothing secures it there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna spit the sock out because, yeah. Well, the sock is spat out. And at this point, everyone can hear what she's saying to anyone. And no, Callan, I do not care to share.
Well,
Nice to see
color
you, by
me
the way. You're still kicking.
surprised. Yeah, we should just put the sock back in.
Does Sean explode?
It was hiding on her tongue the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. What incentive do I have to tell you that information?
Yeah, again, like this is the like really don't ask. She's never gonna answer.
I don't give a fuck. What, you think the world revolves around you, Callan?
And best punches show. Sholani. Sh- Sholni.
Oh,
Sholni.
Shalom, whack.
Yep. Just
okay. That's fine. Yeah, that's understood.
no, but best punches Sholni.
Hold on, let me look something up real fast. No, never mind. No need to do anything.
Good to see you again, Callan.
Well, we can't kill her because doesn't really stick apparently. And mm, so
The 20.
Dearest Callan, what makes you think Shell is my original name?
You'll get used to that.
Why the fuck would I tell you?
see again, like maybe we can just and Beth squeezes her remaining broken knee, like put her in a barrel to, you know, alleviate any chance of her coming back. Oh, um, should I untie her first or just go with it? Goes with it and tosses the thing at her. Yep. Yep.
I'm gonna have to look
Oh,
that up.
oh man.
How do you
Looking it
spell
up.
Bolaro? Oh,
It's
you're
gonna come
right.
up, yeah.
Not that many iron bands of. Which would be, I mean, am I adding proficiency? Okay. Attack
You don't
proficiency.
need to go through all the motions. My AC is 7, and I'm restrained.
I mean, I got a 23.
Let me do my own thing. I am going to resist. Meets it, beats it. With a mighty heave, all of Sholney's muscles like pop out and flex, and then the iron shatters.
Yeah, I'm thinking barrel.
I'd eat through the barrel.
She's
Mm,
usually pretty bad, so I guess it cancels out.
really? No.
No.
How many are missing still? Which what?
I mean,
Yeah, there's 4 of us.
there's, Fitch is up in the. Wait, where is Fitch?
Dead.
Yeah, he's up in the thing. He was just talking about
It's just
eating.
sulking under his pile of leaves.
He's probably in the tops again.
Yeah, he was wanting to hit the anchor again.
Yeah, of course. What letters are you missing? M, T, and V. VTM. Oh, VMP.
Not E? Interesting. Not I'm not there, so
Okay. Any idea on where they are, or is that just...
Okay, so Jarek. Nope. So, which brings me to the point, Jarek. Why are we keeping this then?
Because she might have information that I want otherwise. She's not leaving, though, don't worry.
Hmm.
Because, let's face it, the cutthroat's only one part of the equation. Fucking...
We can. I'm gonna go off the ship for a
Yeah.
second. You got her?
Yeah, I'll keep watching her. Just, get back soon. I can give him what you know about... Yeah, never mind. Go ahead.
I mean, or, well, you want to trade?
It would simply be easiest if you said it now. It would prevent all this prisoner shuffling. I might escape in the hub.
Best
Yeah.
punches Shell in the face.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing you've already chatted up your side, so maybe I can info dump him and see if there's anything that you missed.
Okay.
That good by you, Vess?
I mean, go for it. Yeah.
Cool. Let's go chat, Callum. Oh no, we're gonna jump. Look like Mary Poppins? Well, we're missing an M. Jerk will take him up to deck and cast Featherfall on the both. And then do the jump. Yeah, strange. Uh, sure. Oh, thanks. Oh, you mean if you ever have to kill me? Yeah, no, alright, yeah, good thinking. Once they get to the bottom. God damn it. Unfortunately. Yeah, I get that a lot. Once they hit the ground, you'll look up. About 100 feet safe, you think? Yeah, sure. Okay. So I'm guessing Vess told you everything we got so far.
No, I haven't. Because there was concerns about trust in with Zoria and Callan. Best chose not. Best honored the choice and didn't tell Callan anything
Touche.
about the forge keys or any of that. Nothing. That we're seeking unbound.
That's a good point. Okay. The demons are looking for forge keys. The devil side is led by a lady Stella. We think she's a lieutenant of a big bad arc devil. Stella. From what we saw, it's SCYLLA, I think. They're trying to find a way to get here. They want to use all the forge keys to put everything together so they can make their reign upon this planet eternal. Does that sound about right? Well, in fairness, that's just my take on it. We do know they're looking for the keys. Do know the devils and the demons are fighting for them, so Lady Silla's one of the ones who's getting the portals opened. But yeah, we have that on our hands. Yeah. I'm assuming you know what they are. Okay. That saves me time. Two.
Fitch thing.
Yeah, he touched one with the other and they merged. Yeah. He's not going to be allowed to keep doing that now. We can't have all of these things in one place. Mm. I meant just in case he gets got. I don't want him to get. No. No. Prevailing theory is at least a dozen, though. There was one for each major area. They were split up a while ago, but all the study Azorius turned up didn't really specify a number we can depend on. Just keep us included, would you? Hmm. Anything else you need to know or want to ask? Yeah, I'll send them down. Uh, yeah, knock yourself out. He'll climb the rope ladder. He'll pause for a second, look back over to Colin. You grew a few inches. Congratulations. And then goes back to climbing the ladder. Once he gets on deck. Vass,
Yeah.
swap.
Okay. And when Jerk gets down the room, Vess will leave and jump off the side.
And Dirk will just go sit with Sholney. Hope they hurry it up.
Did you learn anything interesting?
He doesn't know more than we do. Or at least he's not sharing more.
Well, that's unfortunate.
We did find out there's one for each letter. That's good.
Hmm.
Or if we found out that's the theory.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's also been fucking corroborated like 3 times now, so.
Well, I'll keep
Yeah.
an eye out.
Okay. I mean, it's fun. Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah. In the future, Fitch reminded me, don't go up the anchor. He has a tendency to heat the metal when somebody tries that. It stings like a motherfucker on the hand. Yeah. Okay. Best looks in the hole. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Best hops in. Wow, okay, so super hush hush, gotcha. I mean, before like 2 months ago, I would have said a lot, but recent events and all have really kind of shaken some faith. Yeah. Um, you know, I trust him with my life, but not much past that.
Oh.
Okay. Who got my attention? Okay. So, yeah, in Hester, there was a whole Unbound was being one Unbound got sacrificed, and that's what started the demon invasion. Hester, as far as we believe. Yeah, so sacrificing a whole bunch at once, maybe a whole bunch of demons, or worse. Okay, hang on. Do you suspect that your organization just has a mole, or do you think the organization as a whole is bad from the top down? Got it. How much then should we trust that the founders are bad if they work opposite your lead? We have leads on one. We can. Jerk wants to go talk to him anyways, so maybe we can approach that with kid gloves as opposed to my normal style. Yeah, that one. I mean, if I'm feeling gracious. Yeah, okay. It does pose an issue of I don't think I necessarily want to share this, per se, but out of the three you're out of the three you're missing, how close are you to any of those three? Would it help if we snag one and keep them away from you? There. Mm. I think I might trust Jarek with it at this point, just because his goal and ours does align. I trust him that he actually wants to stop the demons the most out of all of us. And let's be honest, he's gonna be better at planning this shit than I am. Oh, plus he has a ring, so like he can't be scryed on or like I don't know. He's it's something that he has been. Yeah, that's true. Right on. Yeah. Um, portable hole works just as well. Okay, so your boss, not good. 3 left. You've got leads on 2. We'll have to figure out what's going on with the founders and see if they're actually the ones. I mean, do you think your boss is involved with the founders at all? Or unknown? Oh, well, fuck. Yeah, I mean, that becomes the question then, right? It's like who's sacrificing the Unbound to open the portals? Because we don't want that happening either. Got it. Gotcha. Hmm. Interesting. So the source who told us that they found a founder. That's a little weird, huh? Yeah, just a manipulator. So that might be. Hmm. Good to know. So I'm told. Oh, leading the guild or something. Or at least like acting at the guild in Crooksdale in in concert with them. Same when I was. Yeah. So that might be a new development, but definitely chased us when we were down there. Yep. Yep. I mean, he's not destroying the world. He's actually like creating commerce within a, society. But not in a way that I approve of, so again, low priority. Yeah, well, that's what I mean, but again, not really ending the world. Hey, demons might invade and kill the beholder and the guild, and then one less problem. One less problem. See? Yep. Okay. Um, yeah, we'll worry about that. That's tomorrow's problem. I will share with Jarek and lean on his better judgment. I I just feel like this shell's just got her hooks too deep into Zoria right now, and Zoria can't make good decisions. But I think we're gonna need her on our side before the end of this. He has 2 stones. I mean, I don't trust him with a good berry. Yeah. He's gonna shove it somewhere, and then we're all gonna be in trouble.
No, his ears burn. Mahogany.
Teacup. There you go. I
Are you
mean,
feeling
if I ever
Bambucha?
talk about drinking out of a teacup, you know something's wrong. There you go. Yep. I mean, that's what Zoria thinks. Yeah. Yeah. People always think I'm gonna cast a spell at them. Oh well. Yeah. That's, I'd rather just walk softly and carry a big stick. Well, thank you. I mean, you finger wiggle, fine. That's weird. So, yeah, I'm gonna get going. I think we have a lot to do, and we gotta head to Carcom next. I think. I'll be in touch though. I'd rather just slit her throat, but I feel like Zoria's gonna get her panties in a twist if I do it. She did last time, and she's the one who slit her throat. Jesus. Yeah. We'll talk. You too. No. Stay safe. And Bess will hop out of the hole and head up the rope ladder. Not the chains, because somebody Yes, not the chain.
It shrieks and stands at the top of the ladder, like jiggling it.
Bitch, it's me.
Fitz stops jiggling it. Oh, up.
Another day securing the boat.
It's not much, but it's honest work. He didn't ignore them. Mm-hmm. Unify the whole group.